Today we'll be discussing substrand 8.2 normal distribution. In your worksheet, it's page 6. Standard normal distribution. Standard normal distribution. Each set of data that is normally distributed has a different mean and a standard deviation. There are two types of graph of normal distribution. This one is this way, and the other one is spread out normally, one is sharp pointed. It's in your notes, the difference between two graphs. According to your worksheet, your notes, it's page 5. There are two types of normal distribution graph. This is determined by the standard deviation. Standard deviation, this is when your standard deviation is big, and this is when your standard deviation is small. Because this is the mean is in the middle. This is when your standard deviation is small. For example, this standard deviation, this is a symbol for standard deviation. Because this is the sign for standard deviation. So if you keep on adding little, it will be this small. So if it's 5, standard deviation. Standard deviation on both are equal. So if you plus 5 here, you'll minus 5 this side. Moving to the right, it'll be addition. Moving to the left, it's minus. So minus standard deviation 5. This one standard deviation plus 5. Same case, but this case, the standard deviation is small. Plus 1, minus 1. So, please remain quiet. The shape of your curve, moving to the right, plus. Thank you. Moving to the right, minus. Moving to the left, moving to the right, plus. Moving to the left, minus. So this is the shape of your normal curve. Small standard deviation, sharp pointed curve. Very large standard deviation, spread out curve. We'll be doing one example as long. Page 6, we've done A, B, so we're going to do C. C, your mean is 125. Standard deviation 4. F equals 140. X is greater than 140. Okay, what's the first step? First step in this, according to worksheet, page 6. Page 6, example 3, C. No. The first one, you have to look at this point. This sign, this mean, that's your middle. This is your middle, 135. 135. This is the first step, very, very important. Because you will determine the next step, you will look at your X. You will look at your X, you will determine it'll be on the right or on the left. So in this case, which value? Right. 140. 140 right on the left, Y on the right.
Because it's more than 135.
More than 135. So 140. After that, after listing down that, you're going to look at your question. This is a question. The question is the required question is the required X value. Yes? So it reads probability of X more than 140. Probability X is more than 140. More than 140. Read X is more than 140. Shading this way or this way?
Right.
Shading it on the right. Okay. So that's your graph. The next, you're going to deal with your calculation. Z score. What's your formula? The formula is there.
X minus
Mean. X minus mean.
standard deviation.
Okay. Calculate that. Your x value is 140 minus
105
105
by 4.
divided by 4. You get,
1.25.
1.5.
are you sure?
Yeah.
1.5.
Okay, 140 minus 135 divided by 4. 1.25. This is the standard normal curve. So you're going to draw this under the normal distribution curve. This is 135. This one will be
0.
0. 0. So 125 is on the left or on the right?
Right.
Why?
Because it's greater than 0.
Okay, good. So you'll be shading this way or that way? It'll be, it's like reflecting the one above. This one is the probability of x greater than 140. This is the probability of z greater than 1.25. This one is x, this one is z. This is the normal distribution curve, this one is the normal curve. Okay. So moving on, is this the answer?
No.
No. After this, once you got your 1.25 z, you go to the z normal distribution table. Page 8. Page 8 in the textbook, page 226. So can anyone tell me what number 125? 125 0. 0.3 0.395. And some who doesn't know how to use this table. Firstly, in the z there's only one decimal place. So one decimal place is 1.2. So straight away you go to 1.2, where 1.2 is. Where 1.2 is, that's 1.2. Then the second decimal place, second decimal place is on top. So you go to 1.2 and then you go straight where 5 is. Then you point where they cross intersect. It says 0.3944. So it's 0.3944. This is the area, but this is not the answer because this area is only from 0 to 1.25. It's this area. But the question tells you Px is more than 140. In other words, P probability of Z more than 125. More than 125. So the required area is from 125 more than 125. But this 0.3994 is the area from 0 to 1.25. This area. So what's the value of this place?
0.5.
0.5. This is the probability distribution. 0.5. It's half. It's divided into 2. 0.5, 0.5. 0.5 plus 0.5 is 1. So therefore 0.5, 0.5. In this case, we're dealing only one half. We're dealing with this side in order to determine this. So how will you get this area? You are given this area, this total area is 0.5. What you're going to do?
0.5.
No.
Minus.
Because this is 0.5, but you're only required to find this area. So 0.5 minus 0.5 minus this area in order to get the shaded region.
0.
So what's your answer?
0.1056.
0.1056. Agree or disagree?
Agree.
I'll check. Set. So this is your answer. You just times 100. It becomes
10.56.
10.56. This is how you calculate your answer. So the probability of x more than 140 is 10.56%. That's all you have to do. Make sure your formula is correct, and where you jot down your numbers, where you write down your points. Where you write down your points, this is the main, it's very important. This shows you where your middle is. 135, your mean. In the middle, then the next one, 140, you will determine fall on the right or fall on the left. And then after that, the third step is looking at your question, what you are required to do. Probability of x more than 140, then this will determine which place for you to shade. More than 140 or less than 140. If the question says, probability of x less than 140, it's this whole area here. Whole. This whole, because it's less than 140.
Yes.
But in this case, more than 140. Everybody understood? So you do your correction, you send your work, I'll come around and check. Thank you. You understand this? Say, why? You want to come and teach if you had enough? Exam is just around the corner. And then you will regret not spending more time with the teacher, and you just have to say enough. The exam